I'll play the outro in a bit as well. Guitar at day. So what do we have here? What we have is a 1984 Yamaha SG 3000, which I bought from my old friends at Ishibashi back in 2009. I'd had a hankering for an SG 2000 for many, many years, ever since various people in the back end of the 70s used to play these things. Stuart Adamson from the Skids, and then later of Big Country, used to play one of these. Midge Joe used to play one when he was in Rich Kids. Bill Nelson played one at the back end of his Bebop Deluxe career, hence playing a Bebop Deluxe song at the start there, although to be strictly accurate, for the album version I should have been using a Strat, and for the live album version I should have been using a Gibson ES345. But I'm not demoing one of them today, I'm demoing a Yamaha SG 3000. So what is the Yamaha SG 3000? Well, this I've always interpreted as being Yamaha's thumbing of the nose at Gibson. Basically, we can do things better than you can. Sunshine. It is neck through body construction. You've got a maple neck, one piece, goes all the way through to the tailpiece. Mahogany wings and a mahogany top. Unlike the SG 2000, the SG 3000 does not have a brass sustain plate in the body underneath the bridge. So it's quite Les Paul-like in its construction in that respect. The pickups, these are specially made for the SG 3000. They use neodymium magnets, which is a way of getting a lighter weight pickup with a higher magnetic field. You've got two volumes, two tones, very much like a Les Paul layout, but they're coil splittable. So you've got push-push coil splits on here. And of course, there's an ebony fingerboard and quite plush appointments in terms of the inlays. When I come into the camera, you can see there you've got the vase of flowers inlay on the headstock. You've got abalone perfing around the body, and you've got abalone fret markers and mother of pearl fret markers. The hardware was originally gold plated. This guitar has seen a lot of play wear. The hardware is extremely tarnished and was when I got it. This is the reason why the guitar was relatively inexpensive. I got this for, if I remember correctly, 89,000 Japanese yen including shipping, which turns out to less than 3,000 ringgit, which for this guitar is an absolute steal. Other little quirks, well, they've actually done reverse wound, reverse phase on the two humbuckers, so that when you get them in the centre position, you've got an additional level of hum cancelling. Which is why this was the only guitar I used to be able to play without getting lots of hum if my drive pedals were engaged at a particular venue in KL called Little Havana. Well, I think it's now called Havana since it had new management, but this is a building, an old colonial era building, which still has the 1930s wiring, and it's appalling in there. Made even worse when they remodeled it a few years ago and moved the bar right next to the stage, so that not only are you on this really noisy ring main for everything that's on the stage, you share that with all the beer chillers, refrigerators, fluorescent lighting, etc. behind the bar, which is right next to the stage, so you're playing there with a refrigerator 10 feet away from you. And there's so much electrical interference in there, you can kick on an overdrive pedal and send Morse code from the stage with your pickup selector. As you go from hum cancelling to non-hum cancelling. Anyhow, so what does this thing sound like? Well, I'll give you the non-coil split tones first. So here's the bridge pickup on the clean channel. pickups together, and the neck pickup. And let's split both pickups, separate coil splits for both. So here's the neck pickup split. Both pickups together split. And the bridge pickup split. And of course you can have the combinations of bridge on full humbucker, neck on split. And I can reverse that. Bridge on split, neck on full humbucker. This guitar is all original except for the bridge volume control, which I had to replace because one day I picked it up and the volume control was just spinning freely and having no effect on the volume of the guitar. So I went out and got myself a high quality Japanese made pot from Goto of the correct value and put it in there. Fortunately, it wasn't one of the ones for the splits, otherwise I'd have had real fun trying to source one of those here. Okay, so back to the crunch tones, and I'll play the outro to the song I played the intro of at the beginning of the video, which is Big Up Deluxe's Made in Heaven. Okay, give you some high gain tones here then. This is with the gain absolutely cranked on the IRT Studio, and this is going to sound a bit silly. Well, I mean, if you listen to Live at the Rainbow, Jan Ackerman screws that one up as well anyway. Anyhow, that were Guitar at Day. This was a 1984 Yamaha SG 3000, which had a lot of hammer before I got it and has seen a lot more hammer since. I'll see you again later. Be a hell of a bloopers reel off of this one. Bloody hell, I've been sucking mightily today. It's like I've never played the guitar before in my life. Damn it.